Welcome everyone to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. This is a weekly talk show filled with music, messages, laughs, and stories of love.
Our theme song was produced by the incomparable DJ Shaheen, and each week we'll bring you music from other independent recording artists. We'll bring you information from business owners and messages of love from ministry leaders. We'll feature books, authors, upcoming special events, and so much more. So get out your text messages and your tweets. Tell all your friends and family to log on because they'll be in for a very special treat as we bring you today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee.
Now come and check us out live. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B.
That's me. Can you hear me? Almost. This is my hubby Bartee. Yes, I'm drinking my hot tea.
Yes, and
water.
I'm drinking water.
Yep.
Her voice is getting a little better.
A little better.
I'm not drinking hot tea, but I'm drinking water and
He drinking milk and soda pop loaded with caffeine. That's what he drinking.
Snitches, ditches.
I'm just saying.
But anyway, welcome to the show. And thank you for all your prayers and wishes in regards to my wife getting better. I had nobody say anything about me. Everything was by Angie. Hope you get better. But hopefully I was included in some of the prayers. But we got some getting over the hump topics to talk about.
Okay.
Trying to get her to fix this light on my face.
The wrong light. This one ain't. No, see. Now you in the dark.
It's all right. Same, but it's still the same.
Should come closer to the screen. There you.
Okay.
Okay, what's your first hump?
Now, my first hump is going to be, I wish you turned that way. It was coughing in my face. My cold almost over with. We've been giving it back and forth to each other. I should be wearing a mask. But anyway, my first hump is, I went to the car lot last week. I went to look for me a BMW two-seater. Now, I couldn't find one, so I moved on down to my next car, which was a Z3 or Z4 Datsun.
What?
So, there are two-seaters.
How you go from a BMW to a Datsun?
A Z is a bad car. It used to be 340s in my days. Now, they got the Z4s and whatever now.
Yes, dear.
I think it's Z4s. But no, that's for the BMWs. Z3. I looked at a Z3 yesterday. Somebody was driving that car. I just stopped and asked a few questions. But this was a Datsun dealer that I stopped, looked for me a two-seater, and they had one. Okay, so I went and looked at it, drove it around the block or so. And my salesperson, which was a brother, after we got out of the car, we sitting down trying to fix figures, and I explained to him, I don't want to go into negotiation where you got to go back and forth. I don't like that, But I'm sure that's how a lot of dealerships are. When you go, whoever's your salesperson is, they got to go back. Dealership trying to make as much money as they can. So, salesman's not really, he worked for the company. So then they had to go back and forth. But I explained to him I didn't want to do. I've been through that too many times. And so anyway, a deal wasn't made that day. So as I was leaving, well, first of all, before I left, how they try to keep you around and saying this and that and that. I said, no, that's not gonna work for me. So he was kind of hesitant to give me my keys. He want to keep the conversation going. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So I said, no, this is over for the day. I like to get my keys. And so well, why are you wasting my time? This is what he, said to me. And I said, well, I was looking to buy a car. So, they try to make them faces. So he said, so later on we went out. He had to get my car, bring it back around. And I told him when I got my car keys, I said, thank you for your time. And he really didn't say anything then. He was like a grunt and went on about his business. So that's the thing about that, I mean, I'm not because of, a brother. It could have been any salesperson. But why do we have to put up, I know their time is important too, and, they need to make that money to feed their family. But if you're not interested in the car, I mean, you looked at it and you thought that what you wanted, and evidently the price wasn't right or the car wasn't right once you checked it out. That should have been that. And that person should just, okay, thank you. If we have anything that you might could use, and we'll keep you in mind, we'll call you. Well, anyway, it didn't get like that. But anyway, he keeps calling again. He keeps calling me to see, whether I'm interested in that car. But I wouldn't be going back to him even if I was, which I'm not. But that was one of the humps. And if you feel that way, if you've been kind of pressured by car salesman, anybody, make sure you have the strength and the intelligence to tell them, if that's not what you want, don't let them talk you into getting anything that you don't want. And don't be ashamed if you had to come down a little bit, not hard with them, but straight to the point. Even if you have to demand whatever the situation would be, so you can leave, do that. Okay, so you don't have to go back home and tell your wife, man, he kept me, man. Don't do that to yourself, or it might be the wife. She had to come and tell the husband. Try not to go through those changes if you don't have to. Make your day, whatever you're going after to get. Could be a house, could be a car, could be groceries. No, it can't be. Well, it could be. You know what I'm trying to say.
I think one of the things that we learned when we got our last car to try to avoid some of that back and forth was to get pre-qualified. That was a cool experience because you even saw that they were still trying to say, well, you don't need your financing, come with ours. And you was like, I said, I got my own.
Yes.
So that was one way that we avoided the whole back and forth. Let me go check with Solomon, Moses, and Jesus to see what we could do for you,
Yes. Yeah, my wife is correct about that. That's one thing you can do to avoid all of that is, go get pre-qualified first before you go to the dealership. I didn't do that because I was just looking to see if I was going to get out of my Mini Cooper and get me a two-seater BMW.
Okay, so the question is, why are you looking for a car without your wife?
There ain't no question. I'm a grown man. I ain't looking for a car without my wife. I had to have my wife permission for me to purchase a car.
The question
I don't know about y'all.
Well,
it's my car.
Oh, okay.
So why I need my wife to go with me for my car?
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
I'm just
so
answering the question.
no, okay. I wouldn't know who asked that question.
Why don't you tell everybody why we do this show, baby?
We do this show in hopes. Well, first of all, we do this show for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
And we do this show perhaps by making conversation like we're doing now and discussing certain problems or humps like we're doing now. Maybe some of our audience or our listening uh, audience could probably tune in and give us some of their comments or some of the things they went through, and with a collective uh, 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 thought patterns or thoughts, we might come to a good conclusion. Or, again, they might say, well, I don't think y'all talking about, and might,
Go ahead.
well, they might, it all depends on the people.
It does. It does.
Yeah, and again, we appreciate your comments, and we want you to be participating in our conversation flow, going back and forth, because it's enable us to
rest our voices.
There you go.
So I got to give a shout out to Jasmine and Eric. We had, we're seniors and we're still trying to get used to smart TVs and things like that. So we had a question. I didn't have a voice, didn't make no sense for me to call. So this one calls Jasmine and says, Jasmine, you got a minute? She's like, yeah. First of all, I know she's probably freaked out because he don't really call like that. So when she saw his number on the call ID, she was probably like, oh, Lord, mama in the hospital or something. Let me get right. So anyway, he says, so Jasmine, I got this question about the TV and da-da-da-da-da. And Jasmine says, oh, you need technical support. And she passed the phone to Eric. So cute. So cute. Bravo, babies. Bravo.
I don't know what's wrong with your mom, Jasmine. But anyway, how that situation came about, my wife thought that... Yeah, you did.
Don't tell it.
No, she thought that
I thought something was going to happen.
Right.
So I said, call and ask the people first.
Yeah. But that's why we needed to... that's why I wanted to make sure. So I didn't think nothing would happen. But anyway, I had to call for that support. Sometimes when you get somebody that thinks, they know everything.
Yeah, I'm married to one.
Yeah. So you to be on the safe side, you have to go on and do what they request you to do. But anyway, it was done and was no damage done. So I thank you, tech support.
Thank you
for your services. Now, we'd like to thank all of our... Well, we got some more things coming up for you, but before we do that, I'd like to thank all of you again for listening to our broadcast every Wednesday. We really do appreciate that, really do. Again, we try to come on and entertain for the 30 minutes that we have. Sometimes we go longer. Sometimes we have serious conversations, and sometimes we just, we pass the time on by just coming on and talking with you all. But we enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it also. And if you have any, we've been asking this for a while, if you have any suggestions or things that you would like to talk about, please let us know, and we will kindly get them on for you. If you want to keep your name anonymous, you can do that.
Just send it to the number that you see at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, just send it to the number that you see at the bottom of the screen. Now, is there any humps that you would like to talk about, my love?
Well, we got a couple of announcements to make.
Yes, we got a couple of announcements to make.
Yep, so I'm going to put them up on the screen.
Well, Father's Day is coming up this Sunday. And I don't know about you, fathers, but again, it's hard for my wife and others to buy gifts for me because we talked about this before. I like when I see something I want, I buy it. Now, I like lions, so I wouldn't buy me a lion head. You can see it's not a head; it's the whole lion. See, it's a difference. I got the whole lion on mine, and next time you see this, you will see diamonds going around circle. Yeah. But that's what it is. That's my Father's Day gift to me.
Sure is.
So, when you see something, fathers, if you want to get it, or you can hint to your wife or your kids or whatever.
Okay.
But if you see something you want, don't let them buy you no perfume, socks, some deodorant, whatever, Tell them what you want. So hopefully you can get what you want.
Maybe they want Fatherhood, the audiobook.
That's a good thing. Now, that'd be a good book to have on Father's Day.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, we running commercials or we still live?
We still live.
I would purchase that book. For those of you who don't know what to give your fathers for Father's Day, that would be a fantastic gift. I think audio book, Fatherhood, Dad's on Duty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I was just watching the news, and one of the persons running for Congress, Senate, somewhere, trying to get in Washington. He was very, uh, he was very
Vocal.
what?
Vocal.
Yeah, he was very vocal about the black fathers leaving the home,
Right.
and leaving the mothers to fend for the kids. And now they say now he had a child, and he wasn't even taking care of the child for 10 years. If you ain't gonna do, don't say. You know, uh, don't criticize other people if you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing yourself. You know,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But Father's Day, although I'm in charge of Dad's on duties, sometimes I feel like, I wasn't really on duty myself as a father. And that's part of our conversation when I get with other fathers. We talk about things like that. You know, uh, it's a learning process. A lot of people learn from their dads, and you pass that on to your kids. But for Father's Day, hopefully all the fathers will be with their kids and share a blessed and wonderful day.
We got a comment from Stefan
Hey, comment? Okay.
in Orlando. He said, fathers are getting so overlooked this year. Admit it. The only thing you see around town and in the stores is Juneteenth and 4th of July. Ain't nobody even said dad.
Oh, okay. You're right. I haven't seen a lot of Father's Day commercials on TV. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, but my brother, we know what it is, and commercials and it's not gonna make or break us. We're gonna still do what we do as fathers. That's the problem. See, the ones that do gonna do anyway. So we don't need the hype. We just do because we know how to get it done.
Okay. You got a comment from Sheena Pearson. See if I can get it up here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still just a little slow, but I'm getting there. Sheena said, that's real, King Bartee.
I appreciate the comment. Uh, you know, I don't know what she commented on, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. We got a couple of commercials I need to put in here right now.
All right, my wife gonna put in some commercials for you,
We'll be back.
and we will be back. King.
It's time to get your copy of the brand new audiobook by Angie B. and Bartee Productions, Books and Besties. This audiobook features stories written by Laretha Simon, Tamala Lucas, Bartee, the author, April DeBro, Chanel Coleman Wesley, Dr. Barbara Buchanan, and me, Evangelist Angie B. Sponsored in part by insurance agent Debbie Scarborough with AMBA, Business with a Heart with Tahara Thompson, Triumphant Magazine from Teresa Jordan. This audiobook features a special highlight from the Fresh Book Festival, and Volusia Business Women. Attention please. Books and Besties. The audiobook, Volume 1, is now available. Be sure to contact any of these authors to purchase your audiobook. Produced by Angie B. and Bartee Productions, and narrated by me, the Queen Bee, Evangelist Angie B.
When it seemed like the world had stopped, as if our normal would never be again. Confinement Chronicles.
Still, there were those who held fast to hope. These are their stories. From teachers to dads to nurses on the front line, they have chronicled their messages of hope. Confinement Chronicles, now available. Order today on Amazon, also available in audiobook or at laderopress.com.
Confinement Chronicles. All right, we're back again to you. We'd like to shout out to Chris and Eric. They are regulars on a Wednesday night Hump night. We appreciate you all for continuing with your support.
Sheena said, when you said you felt like you weren't always there for your kids like you should have been, not a lot of men would admit that. That's real.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I really do thank you for that comment. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. You know, although I have two sons, and, you know, you have to deal with them differently. They're not alike. And I'm sure if you have, for those you have sons, daughters, don't make no difference. You know, you have to deal with each one separate because they are separate individuals. That's why I say sometimes, you know, it's not all the way. It's not only. It's not what you do all the time as a father. If things don't turn out right like you want them to be, you know, like you have some people in your family might be going to college. Some might quit in the 10th grade. You know, this is for mothers and dads. Although, you know, you do your best that you can. I mean, you know, you do your best that you can. And it's a learning process. I mean, you know, it's always learning. You learn stuff from your father. You know, that's passed down. That's what I think. I don't know what nobody else. But and the rest of it you try to give to your children. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But you keep loving them and you keep trying, you never give up. But again,
Got a comment for you.
okay, well, let me finish this, and I'll make the comment.
Go ahead.
But then again, it depends on the type of person you are. I'm kind of old school, and I don't play that back talk stuff. I ain't gonna tell you maybe twice. You get a warning. Depends on what it is. Second time, something got to happen, or the third time, something definitely got to happen. And sometimes it can turn the tide of relationship in the home. Most of the time, fathers are the disciplinary person of the household, and sometimes it turns, sometimes it don't. But never give up on your family or your kids, and keep God as the head of your family, and it'll work out one way or the other. Okay, let's deal with this comment.
Well, I do appreciate what fathers have done. I also appreciate what real men have done, whether they are fathers or not. For example, we got this comment from Swan. He said, sorry, he's late to the show. He got his wife a new deep freezer. He replaced the toilet seat to her liking, and now he's replacing a floodlight with a new system to work with motion. Now that's a real man.
Hey man, what you doing? This ain't Mother's Day was.
She ain't a mother.
Mother's Day. Oh, okay.
This just got to do.
She ain't a father either. What you buying all this stuff for?
He a real man taking care of his real wife.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And next time you don't be late to the show, man. If you won't come correct.
Lord.
Hey. And by you just saying what you did, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I did that. I was dating this girl, and it's kind of compatible with what you just did. You fixed you bought a freezer, a toilet seat, and all that stuff. Well, at the time I was dating this girl, stuff that she needed, it was around Christmas time. And so I bought those things. She didn't buy them for herself. That's what she needed. And her sister came down. They got together. No, with my wife. And, kind of cracked on me because because of things I bought her. Like I did buy a toilet seat, stuff like that she needed around the house that she needed. She always complained about it. But see, she didn't respect that. She didn't, I should have bought some diamond rings or some personal that, was worth something, I guess. But I did that. So hopefully it turned out better for you than it did for me. But that's what you do.
Worked out good for me.
But that's what you do. When there's a need for something, you don't have to wait around. You get it done. Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. Well, you're that type of guy anyway, so that's good.
Good man. We got technical support and we got household.
We didn't need that technical support that day. I just called because somebody was saying something, but I wanted to make sure.
Got another comment.
Yeah. Okay.
Sonia from Michigan is talking to Sheena, and she said parenting definitely does not come with a manual. My brother-in-law keeps it real. She talk about you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's Sonia who?
In Michigan.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm like that. Maybe sometimes it be good, sometimes it can be bad. I mean, I'm just that type of fellow. I mean, I'm gonna tell it like it is. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't hurt nobody's feelings. Sometimes I might,
Yeah. I want to thank you. You really went above and beyond the call of duty on Sunday. Laretha and I had a 4-hour book fair marathon, virtual marathon, scheduled from 2 to 6. Today is the first day I really got a voice. So I was like...
You don't really have a voice.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I got some guest hosts to come in with Laretha 1 hour at a time, right? My sister came in, praise God. Donna Gray Banks came, thank you, Jesus. Debbie Scarborough came, hallelujah. But I had an hour missing, and I really didn't want to leave Laretha hanging. So I asked And he came on and was a guest host for an hour. Asked some really good questions of the guests, too.
But no,
Thank you,
that's up.
baby.
You're welcome, baby. That's just anyway.
Got a comment. Said, yes, he did good. The marathon was wonderful. See, it ain't just me. You did
Well,
good.
thank you all. That's this is something my wife do. I'll get in where I fit in. But now for Father's Day,
Okay, here we go.
what
No, let Father's Day go ahead.
coming up Sunday? I want all you viewers.
Yeah.
If you have husbands, significant others, whatever, you go out and get them something nice for Father's. Well, I mean, what's nice? Whatever appeals to you, whatever appeals to him. Try to make it what he wants.
What if he always buys what he wants?
Well, that's good. If he get what like me, then take me out to dinner, and I'll pick out what I want from the menu. I do that anyway. But I mean, just y'all find a way. I don't know. We do what we do. Y'all gotta find a way to do what y'all do. But take care of the man, and he'll take care of you.
Don't forget the men that may have been in your life at one point, an uncle or a cousin. There probably was a male figure in your life that influenced you or assisted you in some kind of way. So I'm going to put it out there and say happy early Father's Day to my cousin, C.D. Henderson. C.D. and I are real close in age, but so far on the spectrum. He's like at creative genius level, and I'm like super fan, you know. CD sings, he acts, CD's the one that introduced me to MTV when it first came on. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, he was a positive influence in my life and continues to be that way for his children. And he's a grandpa now. So, Cousin CD, I love you and I appreciate you. I know I might say that a lot, that I appreciate people, but I do appreciate when God places people in my life for a certain reason. I appreciate you and your daddy.
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
Now, I said earlier to go buy. You ain't gotta. I mean, you don't really gotta go buy. Some people don't have that money to do that. I mean, you can cook something special.
That's true.
However you want to take care of that man on your terms. Do that. You want to cook something special.
I kiss you on your face. That's what I want to do for that man.
Anyway, don't do that. Anyway, if you want to cook, you want to go wash the car, whatever your thing is, do that, and and be blessed.
We got a comment.
Okay.
Both myself and our children have been preparing all month. We're so excited to show our appreciation towards my husband, even more than usual on Father's Day. And yes, crabs for dinner.
Oh, there you go. Whatever. There you go. See, whatever he must love some crabs. See, See, a wife knows a man. So that's what you do. Yep, that's what you. Is it gonna be a crab boil or just crabs? See, I don't eat a lot of seafood myself. So, but I'm sure he's gonna enjoy every bit of that, boy. That's good. That's good. For those of you that's not they can't, I know times are hard now. If you can't afford a crab boil or whatever, write some letters, write some cards, make your own cards. Don't buy no cards. Just write something. Yeah, just write it. Okay. You got to write it out. Don't use nobody else's words. Excuse me.
She said, just crabs. He doesn't like all the other stuff.
See, there you go. You're a man that knows, you're a woman that knows your man, what your man likes. Like all them crabs. You gonna get blue crabs? Big crab? I know about the crab. I just don't eat them. Can we come over? I don't eat crab, but enjoy it. I mean, you say you've been preparing, so that's good. That's really good. I mean, when these days come up, Mother's Day, Father's Day, which should really be every day. Ain't nobody. One person they gonna tell us, we got one day.
I have an announcement.
Okay, my wife got an announcement.
There is going to be a minority woman veterans workshop, certification workshop coming up. Minority woman veteran-owned business certifications can help you gain access to specialized funding and scholarships. They can also allow you to compete for set-aside contracts. They could be a great bonus to potential clients. Our friend Tam is offering this free workshop on Saturday, July 16th, my mama's birthday.
July 16th.
At 10 a.m. If you want to register, you can search for the event on Eventbrite. Again, it's completely free. It is sponsored by Management and Consultative Favor LLC, Angie and Bartee Productions, and Volusia Business Women. It's also promoted in part by Lolo's social media promotion. So I'm excited about that. I always heard about minority women and veteran certifications, but I never knew why you needed it. And working with Tam, I've learned so much. So just wanted to get that out there. Thank you very much. And the conversation said that he likes blue crabs.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the what do you call that? Aphrodisiac, or that's the main top of the line crab, the blue crab. I think that's top of the line crab.
We have to ask Jamila. Jamila might know something about some crabs.
Do you think she knows about crabs, seafood?
Hi, Jamila. How you doing?
Oh, hey, hi, Jamila.
Jamila and Daddy, please call Grandmama. She been calling here, and I can't answer the phone. It just don't make no sense to sound like this.
No, I answered it, and she called today. I answered it, but nobody replied. So
yeah, I think she had hung up by then.
Yeah.
So,
but welcome to Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. As you see, your daughter's still with the. She's talking better now than before.
I am.
And we're talking about Father's Day a little bit because it's coming up Sunday, and I'm sure you well taken care of. I know that from the Detroit side of the family.
Shout out to Faye Horton. Hey, Sister Faye, I appreciate you for watching. Faye was a vendor with us last year at the Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. And I hope she plans to return.
I hope she do too.
And shout out to Pastor Mary Hope in St. Augustine. The day the devil came to church.
The day the devil came to church. Now, I tell you, you got to see the play and get out of it. You got to see the play. I'm just telling you that. I mean, it had me for a minute. I thought it was going to be something, but it was something else. And, catch your attention. And once you follow it through, and I kind of figured it out at the end. But you got to see the play. That's all I can say. You got to see the play.
That play was so anointing. I think some of us didn't figure it out to the end, and we was a part of it. It was good.
Yeah. But it was very, very interesting. And hopefully it continues to be a success as it travels throughout.
Yeah. I keep seeing that in our dinner comedy show, doing something together. Man, wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, I had to get the right venue for that. Yeah, I'm still kind of, as you see with my wife, I'm getting better. She's getting better because every time she coughs, she's looking towards me. Don't do that.
You shout out.
and I'm getting their germs. I like to shout out my brother here in California. Hopefully, things work out better for him than they are now in this medical field. My sister in Coshocton, Ohio, they just had a tornado. Stuff was down for a minute.
Tow up a bunch of stuff.
Tow up, but they stay way in. The church she part of. Supreme Council House of Jacob. Anyway, they way in the woods. You know how that goes.
And she said, praise
Bunch of
God,
trees.
nothing hit her house. I mean, power was out and their entryway was blocked. But she said, praise God, her house was spared.
Yeah, praise God, her house was spared. It didn't look like what they do in the Yellowstone Park. I'm sure y'all seen that. Oh, man, they tore it down. I'm telling you, these last days, boy, I mean, things coming around. Things never happened before. Just stay prayed up. We don't give advice. All I can say is stay prayed up because you never know. This world's something else. But and saying that, you got to make the best of the time that you're here. You just never know. You just never know. And it's not, I wish I woulda. It don't have to be, I wish I woulda. Sometimes I look back at myself and I'll be saying that. But try to catch yourself if you do. And do what you got. I mean, live your life, You have to live it like the Joneses. If you tried to, I mean, that's up to you. But try to live a life and be satisfied with your life. So when your day do come,
ain't got no regrets.
You don't have no regrets,
Now listen, we want you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. to watch Laretha and her show, So What's the Problem? Thursdays at 7 p.m. She has a very special Juneteenth program that she's doing. And I learned a lot just by getting that segment ready for her. So please, ma'am, please, sir, kick off your Juneteenth tomorrow with Laretha at 7 p.m. You search for So What's the Problem? The TV show on Facebook, and it is now also airing on YouTube. Okay, please, ma'am, and please, sir, don't forget about that. Also, we want to remind you that registration is now open for our 6th annual weekend retreat. Tell them about the retreat.
Yes, please join us for the 6th annual weekend retreat. It's going to be September the 15th to the 18th. And that's this 2022 too. The Bold Beauty from Bald Beauty Bazaar, is being hosted by no other than my wife, Angie B. And I will be, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'll be trying to find me some good shoes for my feet. But but it's gonna be a good time had by all. We're gonna have now. Now we say September the 15th to the 18th. That's the whole retreat. Now the Beauty Bazaar itself is gonna be on the 17th at the Museum of Arts and Science on Nova Road. That's where all the lovely models come out. Last year I think we had like 22 models with alopecia.
Yeah.
Our colors are royal blue, so you know how fantastic that it looked. And but we start on that Thursday night. We come out, go to the beach side. We're gonna do some s'mores. I don't know, we might change that. We'll have some s'mores, but sometimes that stuff is real sweet. Chocolate and yeah. You got the chocolate.
It's supposed to be a photo shoot.
And we're gonna have a photo shoot too, but you don't get the chocolate and what's that white stuff?
The
Marshmallows all on you. Anyway, we might, and I drink whole milk.
Whole milk.
And we had last time I bought bottles of whole milk for the people that ate that, but it was still kind of sweet. But we do jazz. We're gonna do a photo shoot.
Tahara said, "I'm with you, Bartee."
Yeah. We're gonna have some type of refreshments other than, we're gonna still have some for those who like s'mores.
Yeah.
We're gonna have other stuff also.
We're we doing Friday morning?
Friday morning, we're going to have some workshops and
Support group.
some support groups, and we're going to have some fantastic speakers to talk about their products. And we don't do that long now because, we want you to enjoy the whole beach.
10 a.m. to 2.
10 a.m. to 2.
To noon.
Yeah, I know that's right. We ain't going to be able to 10 to 2. 10 to noon. Noontime, we're going to go eat some food.
And come back.
And come back.
For the pool party.
For the pool party. Well, the pool party don't start, I think, at 4 o'clock. But we have some visitors coming from Washington, D.C., I think. And they might want to take over from 12.
They didn't have as much time as
they
want.
Yeah, much time as they want
We'll
to.
be in the pool, all-white pool party. I'm looking for an all-white thong.
No, I don't want no thongs.
With some pasties. Yeah.
No, you can't do that. I mean, the models already take over the pool as it is.
Yeah, 2-for-1 drinks.
And it's free drinks.
Yeah.
From 4 to 5. But it's not top shelf drinks, but you get wine, alcohol, liquor, but it's free.
And the restaurant is right there, so you get
restaurant there to eat.
And then all day Saturday is the beauty bazaar.
Yeah, all day Saturday. We get food. We got some food vendors that we're gonna have out there. We're trying to get a good barbecue.
We need some more. So
we do.
Visit the website for registration. And to Harris, be sure you get some comfy shoes, dear.
I'm gonna get some comfy shoes there because I know I was on you, but this time we're gonna work this out where I'm walking back and forth because me, I try to make everything, but sometimes it's just not all about me. But
Praise the Lord. Okay, we got another special.
Praise the Lord, folks.
Another special announcement. Walk for Hearing has an event coming up. Walk for Hearing.
Walk for Hearing. You losing your voice now.
Thank you. Please read.
Walk for Hearing. Let me see what we got here.
Tanya Butler Williams.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
Did you know that 1 in 7 Americans are living with hearing loss?
Yeah, we have someone in our family that has hearing loss.
Yeah, you. Walk for Hearing. Tanya Butler. She's one of she's been one of our vendors for a long time. Now she's in this product. I take these off. Now you put the thing back on the screen.
Sorry, dear, I pushed the wrong button.
Now she's doing the walk.
Yeah.
For hearing, and it's going to be held at. I can't see where it's going to be held at.
Sorry, dear. I'll take the information down.
Okay. Well, we got information up. If your eyes are better than mine, but please join her and others as they walk for hearing loss of Florida for those seeking assistance with hearing loss. Yeah. You can contact her.
The email and the website at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Thank you to Tanya for introducing us to
Draws and Brawls.
Well, yeah, she does sell ruby ribbon accessories.
Yes, she do.
Yeah.
But this is the main thing for her is walk for hearing impaired. So if you come to the event, she will be there, and you can get some more information about hearing impaired and what you could do to help the association. And also you can learn about draws and brawls too.
You can. Okay, congratulations to me, the Queen Bee, Vanessa Blackwell, and 89 other authors. Our book has gone Amazon #1 again. Joy Comes in the Morning. It's #1 in Christian death and grief counseling and a couple of other categories. So she just sent us over the final version so that Bartee and I can start narrating because there are men in the book. And so thank you for allowing Angie and Bartee Productions the honor of producing your audiobook. And thank you, Dr. Vanessa, for allowing me to be in your book again. Dr. Vanessa. Allow us the honor of producing your audiobook when our voices sound much better. If you contact Laretha for a quote, she'll tell you that You'll get your audiobook in 2 audio formats. You'll get promo videos, and you'll get introduced during Books and Besties, that 4-hour virtual book fair we told you about. We also want you to go to VeluciaBusinessWomen.com, VeluciaBusinessWomen.com. Check out the directory listing, the location listing, the personalized URL, and the events. You can list your events there as well. And I'm getting ready to hush.
Yeah, as you know, we're only human. Don't ask us for too much too fast. But I mean, my wife's voice is not ready at this time, nor neither my voice. But please submit everything that you can, and we will get that to you as soon as possible.
Yep.
And help us help you.
Yep.
Is that how they say it? We're working on some things. But before we go off, I'd like to thank my buddies up in Akron, Ohio. I just talked to one of my buddies, Gordon, today, him and Pretty Rick. And I already won a 6-pack for the game with the Heat. So now we're going, so I'm down now because Boston, I'm behind. So everybody trying to take advantage, but I'm going to stay fast, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to see what tomorrow brings, and then we're going to see what Game 7 brings for those of you who like Pretty Boys.
Game 7.
Yeah, Game 7. It's going to be a Game 7.
I think that's what I said when the season started.
Yeah.
Everybody need that money.
Yeah, I don't think it's that money, but everybody needs some rest. But I'd like to thank my boys up in Akron. My brother again, my sister down, my niece, nephews in California.
And in Dayton, Ohio.
My Teak dog, my buddy's in the hospital. I think he might have came home today. Hope he did. That was Teak dog.
Shout out. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Shout out celebration for evangelist Tahara Thompson.
When's that going?
It's going to be June 16th at 7 p.m. on Zoom. And there are special guest speakers. Look at my girl.
Wow. Wow. That was nice. That's nice.
Congratulations, honey. You deserve this and so much more.
Yes, she does. Wow. So on Zoom?
Get in touch with us and we'll send you the
wow.
Congratulations.
Very nicely done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Tara. Very nicely. You might have to model too then. No, you had to cut all your hair off. You have hair. You ain't alopecia. I'm sorry. You can't.
It's tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
But you give them instructions like you did previous times.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Well, we're gonna be checking you out by Zoom.
Definitely. It's she's excited to share this life journey, and so we'll get to hear all about it. Yeah.
I'm saying everybody got their own journey. Life, like I keep saying, life's something else. It really is. And like she's going to share her life journey. I'm sure you have your own. And yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, turning that way. I'm going to turn this way. Thank you very much, Tahara. Okay. Next time I'll be wearing a mask if she's not done with hers by next Wednesday. But Tahara, we really appreciate everything you've done for my wife.
Proud of you. So happy for you, baby. Elevation. That's what Tam keeps saying in the spirit. Elevation. And we taking things to a different level. I remember when Vanessa Blackwell said she was getting a doctorate. Elevation. I got to remember to call her Dr. Vanessa. Elevation. Dr. Vanessa said, glad to see you feeling better. God is good.
She ain't a little better.
I've been keeping you and hubby lifted. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Elevation is happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Praise.
Doctor, Vanessa Blackwell.
Cammy loves grandmama.
Cammy Love. Hey, where Cammy Love at? Anyway,
we did a commercial for Cammy Love during Books and Best.
I know, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the Bold Beautiful and Bald Beauty Bazaar.
Yeah, we're putting a welcome committee together just to be able to help you authors so y'all can still participate in the alopecia event without feeling like you don't belong.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because you got hair, we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate.
No, we don't discriminate, but you won't be able to, you won't be able to march down the red carpet because you have to have alopecia. Now, if you want to cut your hair off,
that's not.
That ain't the same. No, because you cut it off, then you have to shave. We won't know. I mean, we'll know about you, but anyway, don't fake it to make it. But we're gonna, like my wife say, I'm gonna make something special for you so you don't feel left out.
Right.
But you know, Donna, this is for the alopecia. Right, this day. They're gonna be, man, they be smoking, boy. I'm telling you. But
shout out to Stan Harrison.
Oh yeah,
Jasmine,
we heard some good news.
Stan Harrison, the insurance man, got married. Stan, the State Farm man.
He listened to his own advice, I guess.
He got married. He was a presenter one year at the Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. We had 2 workshops, one for singles that were dating and another for married people. And at that workshop, he introduced us to his fiance. And Donna Gray Banks said that the wedding was beautiful.
Yeah, and he was there. That was before Eric and Jasmine got married. So he was giving them words of wisdom. And boom, turned around.
And now
they said, I do.
They did.
Now, Stan them and said, I do.
Yep. Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I like to shout out again to my niece Love, her and her husband Rick. I thank him all the time because I thank him for taking care of my niece and the families.
A real man. Happy Father's
Day. I'm very proud of him.
Happy
I am. He was dating my niece. I didn't know it though at the time, but he's from a good family, and he really takes care of my niece and his kids, and I thank him all the time. Now it's Father's Day. I need to really do something special for him.
You know what? My mama used to say, when a man loved Jones come down. I never really understood what that meant.
I didn't understand what that meant.
So what I'm going to say is, if you're a father or a man, and you haven't talked to your child or your grandchild for whatever reason, don't be sitting up waiting for them to call you on Sunday or take you out. Call them. It's nothing worse than being a child and you know you got a daddy and your daddy don't call you. Or you know you got a granddaddy and you don't know which jail your granddaddy locked up in. Or you know you got a uncle that used to be there, but, ain't really there no more. I mean, things happen. Life happens. But the Bible say forgive 7 times 70. So figure it out and make a phone call.
Yeah, that you could do that too.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'll have that problem, but when I get up to talk to my God, all this forgiveness, I'm kind of, I know I'm gonna ask for His forgiveness. Something we gotta work out because anyway, I forget more so than I forgive, I guess. But you gotta be able to forgive if you want God to forgive you. So that's something I'm working on with my God. But again, my wife say that's a good suggestion. If uncle or a man in your life that you haven't talked to,
just call.
Well, everybody can't be no good. I don't know. Everybody ain't no good father. I don't mean that you need to call them either.
Well, what's the definition of a good father? Because he bought you stuff?
No, I ain't get. Well, people know in your heart if that person was good to you, it don't have to be because the person buy you stuff. It could be an uncle that's been your father because your dad wasn't there. But you know what I'm talking about. And if you feel that you need to reach out and say something, you ain't got to buy nothing. Like say, my wife said, call. You can call and talk. If you don't talk long, if that's what you want to do.
And whatever you do, don't order nothing online and have it sent to the house, because it'll get there too early. My daddy got his gift way too early. Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
Yes, and I got one of my gifts from my wife too early, and she let me open it. I told her you had to let me open it because I asked. She said you can open it. I started not to open it, but I did anyway. But
now, if I had said no, he would have been like, "How come I can't answer?
No,
it's got my name on it.
I would.
How come I can't? How come?
She's saying that's another thing. Don't be like that. See, I'm catching it all back over.
It's time to go. It's 8 o'clock. Say goodbye.
Don't be saying somebody. Don't assume somebody gonna do something. I wouldn't know if I wouldn't open it just because the thrill was there. I would have waited till Father's Day. Now the thrill gone. I know what it is.
The thrill is gone.
Yeah, but that was one. I heard I had something else coming. I don't know. We'll see. Mailman came here yet, but
any mail come from me. Time to go.
We thank you all again for listening. That ain't the right cup. Why you that's a zebra cup.
Because I ain't want to contaminate the good cup.
That's what that washing machine for.
You know what? Like I said,
dishwasher.
If I say yin, he say yang.
We want you to enjoy. So we won't talk to you no more until next week, but we want you to enjoy your Father's Day, fathers.
Right. If you in the Tifton, Georgia area, please plan to come meet us there next weekend, the 25th.
Oh, it's next. Oh, good. I thought we were leaving this Saturday.
No, this Saturday we were supposed to be in Annapolis.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. We couldn't.
Shout out to the Ball Boss Movement, y'all in Annapolis this Saturday for Juneteenth. Tam is on her way. Several other Baldies from Central Florida and Michigan are on their way.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to y'all. I'm going to be searching Facebook to find the video. They're marching in the parade.
Sorry we couldn't make it. I felt sick. I passed it on to my wife. Now she's sick. And my medicine is gone. Her medicine's still gone, and she had to take more. Maybe if she keep coughing on me, I probably would have to go back to my doctor, take some more also, but
we'll be healed by next week.
I hope so. If not, I'll be wearing a mask.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes.
And if you're in the Orlando area, come see Laretha Simon and I will be at the Ball Boss Movement Thursday. Visit BeluciaBusinessWomen.com for more information. Okay, it's time to go. I got to go feed my husband and rest my voice. Okay. If it is the Lord's will, I pray we continue to do his will each and every day. Later.
Assalamu alaikum.
Later.